Isaiah Strong, the Eastside Christian School.
Simon Brannon, Sunnyside Elementary School.
Bogey Perkins, Franklin Elementary.
Ethan Kramer, Riverside Elementary School.
Azul Sahadi, the Jefferson Jaguars.
Sam Tingstad, the Franklin Foxes.
Lachlan Smith, Pioneer Elementary.
Zach Damon, the Jefferson Elementary.
Ryan Cologne, Franklin Elementary School.
Ryan Lamoureux, Orchard Heights.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome back to another Hounds football matchup between the West Valley Eagles and Pullman Greyhounds. Tonight is a senior night matchup, and it's going to be a big game for the Hounds, seeing where they go in the league rankings. Today, on the sidelines, you will see a lot of the fans wearing yellow in honor of Henry John, a Greyhound sophomore who is currently undergoing procedures down in Houston, Texas, to help him with his bone cancer diagnosis. So we are supporting him tonight on the sidelines by wearing yellow. But back to football, you know, tonight's going to be a big game. You've got Isaiah Strong back, but his younger brother Evan is still out. Got Connor Coulter back. Some big names on the offense, but Isaiah still has to wear a club, so he won't be able to catch as well as we thought he would be. The defensive side of the ball should still be about the same, but what are you thinking we're expecting to see here?
We're expecting to see a lot from our offensive and defensive lines. We have James Gray and Azu El Sahadi back in the lineup, so they are going to be big moves for us to have in the offensive and defensive lines.
Absolutely. And as we look forward to this game, it'll be interesting to see how West Valley does too, because should be a pretty even matchup. So let's enjoy some football.
I'd enjoy football if the clock was on. It'd be really nice.
Flag on the previous play.
And as the Hounds line up, they've got junior Carson Coulter in the shotgun with two behind him and a man out left at wide receiver. And he's going to hand it off.
Great quarterback keep there for Carson Coulter.
And, you know, just like that, it's a couple quick running plays because our wide receiver core is kind of down right now with Isaiah being out.
We'll also have Sam Tingstad as a big target tonight without Isaiah and Evan in the lineup.
Yeah, he had a big game in our last home game, and we'll see what he can do tonight. Carson Coulter in the backfield again. He's going to hand it off to Ryan Cologne, who is going to get a first down and then some. Great run there by Ryan Cologne. Ryan, what did you see on that play?
That was great toss by Carson Coulter to get it to the outside for a sweep kind of play to Ryan Cologne. He's a big guy running, so he's going to be a big part of the Hounds running.
Yeah, definitely not going to be an easy man to take down there. As the Hounds line up once again, kind of the same formation, but he's got a man out right, so they kind of flipped it up. Dropping back and throwing it right over the top to number 12, Henry Perkins, who's got a lot of room, making some moves, and gets all the way to about the 23. Great run there by Henry Perkins, and great throw by Carson Coulter, dropping it over the top.
Yeah, it was a great screen pass, and Bogey Perkins added some great yardage onto the end of that play with his running skills.
Yeah, that was a great run, great catch. Just overall good play there. I'm interested to see if they stay in this formation, which they are. Something we haven't seen them do much.
This is what they're calling a jumbo.
And Handoff there to number 11, Isaiah Strong. See, they got him at a running back position because he can't quite catch as well as he'd like with that club.
Great sweep play there. Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 7 from the 22-yard line.
And same formation here. Sam Tingstad out to his right at wide receiver. And it's just going to be another handoff to number 53, Tanner Richards. Someone we haven't seen much on the offensive side of the ball, usually more of a defensive player, but with some injuries, he's getting the opportunity to play.
Yes, that was a great run up the middle. The offensive line gave him a big hole and allowed him to get about a gain of 3.
And still same formation. Carson Coulter in the backfield with another handoff to senior Henry Perkins, who's going to get to about the 16. You know, definitely a different look from Pullman here. Much more run-based, whereas normally it would be more of a throwing-based team. You know, Carson in the backfield with no one else, maybe just one back and trips. But here we're only seeing one wideout. Definitely a different look for the Hounds.
Looks like they're going for it on 4th down here.
You know, I think that's a smart play. It's going to be a quarterback keep, but he's going to be taken down behind the line. Great defense there by the West Valley Eagles.
They saw that coming right from the start. Carson Coulter is known for his running skills with his quickness, so they're going to be looking for his quarterback sneaks all night long.
Yeah, Carson Coulter is definitely an overall athlete and does a great job using his feet, but just couldn't quite get on the outside on that one.
Eagles going to start off at the 18-yard line here.
And they are put back, way back in their own territory here. We'll see if they're able to get something going.
Run up the middle. Got some yardage. They got 2 yards on that play. Good hole from the offensive line there, but the defensive line was there for the tackle.
Yeah, our defensive line is no slouch. They do a great job containing the middle, and our DNs do a good job usually containing the edge, but able to get the edge there is number 24 for West Valley, Malachi Clark.
West Valley is going to be expecting to do this all night, and the Hounds are going to have to figure out how to defend against this Eagles offense.
Yeah, we'll see. You got Isaiah at corner. Ryan Bickelhop at safety, which is where Isaiah usually is. And he's going to be brought down, the quarterback there with the quarterback keep.
The defensive line of the Hounds allowed for no room there for him to run. He only gained 1 on the play.
Yeah, we'll see what they're able to do here. West Valley lined up in shotgun. You got 2 men out wide and 1 behind. Looks like it's going to be a play action, and he throws it over the middle to number 10, Aliuja Rollins. Good throw, good catch there by the West Valley Eagles. Good job by the quarterback rolling out, seeing his man streaking across the middle, and getting a quick little dump-off pass.
The Eagles with some great play calling early here in the first quarter.
Dropping back, looking to go to the same man, and he's there once again, is Elijah Rollins.
The Hounds are going to have to start to see that play right as it develops. It's going to be a big play for the West Valley Eagles if they are able to continue to make that play every time.
Absolutely. The Hounds are going to be able to pick up on it here. Interesting formation here. Looks like they got 3 tight ends, it almost looks like. A little bit of trickery. And it's just going to be a quarterback keep for number 5, Matt Allen.
Looks like they're going to be short of the first down.
That is going to bring up 3rd and about 1 for the West Valley Eagles.
3rd and 1. On the 41-yard line.
The Hounds are running a 3 front tonight, which is not characteristic of them on the defensive line.
Yeah, definitely different. And dump off pass over the top is caught by number 84, Cameron Hawley.
Senior Sam Tingstad was there right as he caught that ball.
Pass complete down to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
And West Valley, almost with the same formation that Pullman had, but they have 2 wide receivers out. And he's dropping back and going deep, and he's open. And that's going to be a touchdown for the West Valley Eagles there. Number 10, Elijah Rollins. And great play there. Great drawn up by the coaches.
West Valley has been doing a great job so far of getting a man open right in the middle of the field or along the sideline. The Hounds are going to have to learn how to shut that down here for their second drive.
Yeah, it's scary not having Isaiah back as your safety because he does a great job getting back and not letting anyone past him. So if the Hounds want to
And the extra point is good.
keep this up, they've
West Valley 7, Pullman 0.
got to step it up.
It's going to make the score 7-0, West Valley up.
The Hounds are coming off a really tough loss against their league rival, Clarkston, from last Friday. How hard is it to come back?
It is really hard, especially after the Clarkston Bantams coming back from a 14-0 score at the end of the first half. They just came back and gave it to them.
It really is amazing how much one loss can destroy a team's entire momentum.
Yeah, this Hounds football team is known for coming back, just as they did against Moscow, too, though.
Yeah, hopefully they can come back with a score on this drive here. As West Valley gets set to kick. This is number 33, Jackson Bale. Kind of a deep kick there, received by number 10, Ryan Bickelhop, and he's going to be brought down at the 26. Great tackle there by number 31.
The Hounds are going to have some yardage to make up after that short return for Ryan Bickelhop. The West Valley kickoff team did a great job of getting there as soon as he had that ball.
And we don't have our big playmakers still. Isaiah's still out. Evan's still out. We need Sam Tingstad to step it up on the wide receiver position, which he can do. We've seen him do. And I'm expecting to see a big night from him tonight. Hand off once again to number 53, Tanner Richards, who gets just about nowhere. Hounds going with this jumbo package here still. It'll be interesting to see how long they stay with it. I honestly don't know how well it's working for them so far. They've got some decent yardage off a couple plays, but eventually the defense is going to figure out what they're going to run. And dropping back, play action pass over the middle and overthrown there. He had his man open, number 45, Zach Farnsworth, but he's just overthrew him just a little too much.
Very uncharacteristic of Carson Coulter. He's usually dead on in the pass game.
It is hard, though, because you get used to wide receivers and their speeds, and, you lose them, and someone that is just a little slower can come in, and you might end up overthrowing them. Looking for another pass here, and that's going to be a PI on number 7, Dakari Pakutis, for the West Valley Eagles.
He got there just a little bit too early on that play. That's going to be a big upset for the West Valley Eagles. going to put a hurting on their defense there.
Absolutely. You know, I believe that most of the problem there is when guys, they might get there right as the ball hits, but the refs still might call it because it doesn't look like they're going for the ball.
Yeah. It's going to bring up first down for the Hounds. A big move for their offense.
And a handoff there to number 11, Isaiah Strong, who's not able to get anywhere. You know, I'm interested. I think they should have maybe like a little pitch play to Isaiah and have him run out to the edge because he is so quick.
Yeah, he could outrun a lot of players in a sweep play. We'll have to see if they end up doing that throughout the game.
Sam Tingstad out to the left once again. And it's like a false start on the offense there. It's going to move them back 5 yards. You know, with how their offense is running, they can't afford to be making mistakes like that yet. They just got to keep their confidence up and keep running their game. But
flag on the play. Looks like another false start based on the offensive reaction. It's going to make it 2nd and 19.
I wouldn't be surprised if they either go for a pass here or a designed longer running play, like a sweep or a
fly sweep to Isaiah Strong could be the play right here for the Hounds.
Yeah, but Isaiah's not even on the field right now. He's on the sidelines.
That's a handoff.
Another handoff up the middle to number 12, Henry Perkins. That makes it 3rd and about 15 for the Pullman Greyhounds. A lot of ground to cover here, and this is a big 3rd down because they do not want to give West Valley, the ball right back. Dropping back and going deep.
Looks like that ball was tipped.
Great defense there by number 85, J.W. Barker, tipping that ball out of the air before Sam Tingstad had the chance to get to it.
Looks like that ball was just about on target to Sam Tingstad if it wasn't hit by number 85.
Yeah, that was a good play, but just unable to get it there. The Hounds are going to have to punt it off here, which is going to give West Valley decent field position. And with the way their offense was looking, I don't think that's something the Hounds defense wants to do. Decent kick there by Sam Tingstad. And
big hit on Lamro Smith. Lachlan Smith.
And the runner there is going to be taken out at about the 38.
A huge hit was placed on
Lachlan Smith there. Lachlan Smith, new to football. This is his first year, usually a rugby player. I'm interested to see how he develops over the course of this season. Very quick, great track athlete.
With that flag on the play, it's going to push them back to the 18-yard line to start this drive, just about where they started the last drive as well.
Yeah. He's got one to his left and one to his right and trips, and he's going to hand it off and taken down hard there.
Zach Farnsworth laid him down on that play. The Hounds playing with a lot of emotion here. What do you think that'll change about their game?
You know, once you start playing with emotion, you start hitting harder, you start running faster, and you just start playing your game. And I think that's very positive, and I hope that starts to affect the Hounds in a positive way here. Great tackle there.
Screen pass
by
there for
number
a loss
16,
of 1.
Jason Tran.
Loss of 1 on that screen pass. The Hounds saw that coming, and they hit him right as he caught the ball. That couldn't have been any more perfect for this Hounds defense.
Yeah, I've noticed about the Hounds is they do a great job of going at the legs and not just trying to make big hits. You go for the legs, you wrap them up, they aren't going to be able to go anywhere.
They're being smart right now, which is what they need to do with being down 7-0 here in the first quarter.
Dropping back, looking for a pass, and he is going to be sacked behind the line with a loss of about 4 there.
Jacob
Bye.
Anderson with the sack there. That's great for the Hounds defense. That's going to be a great morale boost for them as well.
Yeah, great swim move. As you see there, he went right through, swam, and just grabbed on the quarterback. There was nowhere for him to go.
Did a great job of just holding him from getting forward position, too, so you could get some teammates' help with that tackle.
And they're going to have to punt it off. Oh, that was
hit by the Hounds. Out of bounds at the 35. Great field positions for the Hounds off of that punt.
Yeah, that was kind of a scary punt, though, because if that would have bounced off somebody and bounced back, that just could have been right back to West Valley. But got a lucky bounce and kind of an interesting kick. I couldn't tell if he purposefully did that or if somebody tipped it, maybe.
We definitely had a player tip that ball. It was definitely in a good trajectory, and then it was tipped out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Here you see sophomore Riley Pettit at quarterback. Played some good minutes earlier this season. And Ethan Kramer, another person that we should expect to see a pretty good game from, out on the field here tonight as a wide receiver, somewhere we haven't seen him yet. And they've got trips out left with the throw to number 24.
Mason Emerson with the catch there. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Great for the Hounds to get some yardage there.
Good throw there by Riley Pettit. Delivering it right to Mason,
Ball down to the 28-yard
who's
line.
able to get a decent amount of yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Hounds. Riley Pettit in the backfield trips to his right. Rolling out to his right. Looking to go deep, and that ball almost caught there.
Ethan Kramer just through the hands. That would have been a 1st down for the Hounds. Now it's going to bring up 4th down and 4. It'll be interesting to see if they go for it here. They have good field position, so.
I think they should, especially after shutting out West Valley in that last drive, holding them to 4 and out. They got some confidence going for them, and I think that they might be able to make something happen on this 4th down. The Hounds are generally pretty good on 4th down, able to convert. He's got 2 to his left and 2 to his right. Dropping back, going deep to Ethan Kramer, is intercepted by number 16, Trayden Davis-Reed. And that's unfortunate there. If he would have thrown that a little higher, I think Ethan would have been able to run under it, but he underthrew him and allowed that safety to come in over the top.
Davis-Reed was right there on that play. He saw that ball right out of the quarterback's hand and knew exactly where he had to be to catch that ball. About the same field position for their 3rd drive of the day.
And that puts the West Valley Eagles back on offense, and the Hounds are going to have to hold them once again here with about a minute left to go in the first quarter. Dropping back, going long in number 10, and he's got a lot of room. That was a deep play, and he's going to take it all the way, and just like that, West Valley has
There is a
13
holding
points.
flag on the play, though. So that's going to bring that all the way back.
That's a big call there.
It's going to make it first and 20 instead of a touchdown on that play.
That's a big call there.
Huge mistake by the West Valley offense.
Number 10, Elijah Rollins, having a huge night tonight. Already got one touchdown, about to add another, but just like that, they are now at 1st and 20 instead of 13-0.
First down and 20 here for the West Valley Eagles. They'll have to have some big plays in order to gain this first down and have a chance at making that score 13-0 here in the first quarter.
Absolutely, because they just had all that momentum sucked right out of them after that play. And it's going to be a quarterback keep for number 5, Matt Allen. It's going to gain about 2 yards on the play.
Great tackle by Azu El Sahadi. He grabbed him by the coattails there and was able to bring him down with almost no gain.
Yeah, great job there, diving over his blocker and able to grab a hold of him and bring him down.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 2nd and 20 for the Eagles.
It's now 2nd and 20 once again. Timeout by the West Valley Eagles. And as we take a break here, we're going to take you to an interview between Coach Kofer
West Valley.
And Neil Vandermark.
Coach Gopher, have the practices changed at all this week, knowing Coach Gopher, have the practices changed? Coach Gopher, have the practices changed at all this week, knowing the effects that the game might have on the rest of the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, we try to approach it every week the same.
Yeah.
This group's kind of interesting because they like to be really loose. And
Yeah.
So that's kind of the practice plan that we've had the last couple of weeks. And I thought last week we came out ready to play in the
Yeah.
first quarter. And so that's really where you see how practice affected the game is in the first quarter. And,
Yeah.
and I thought we did a nice job last week. So everything pretty much stayed the same. One thing that we always try to do is pick kind of a theme for who we're playing. And, this week we kind of think that, West Valley, the brand of football they play, they think we're kind of soft. And
Yeah.
so I just made sure to remind our guys that they think that way. And
dangerous throw as he was feeling the pressure and threw it over the middle, and it was tipped up.
Now, Cody, it looks as if this West Valley offense is gaining a lot of pressure from the Hounds defense, and that's making them make some risky plays here in order to get some yards.
Yeah, the defensive line of the Hounds is definitely putting pressure on the quarterback, Matt Allen, here.
It's going to make it 3rd and 21. They're going to need a huge play here in order to get the first down and get a chance at a touchdown.
Brought down is number 84.
It's going to be a gain of 1 on the play.
Good defense there by the Hounds once again. And as we finish out this first quarter, West Valley is up 7-0 off a big play, and they're going to have the ball when we come back.
And now we have the dance team coming out onto the field for a performance between the first and second quarters.
And as we take a break here, we'll be back in a second.
I'm committed to succeed in both academics and athletics.
I'm a record breaker.
I'm an active member of Art Club.
I'm committed to succeed in both academics and athletics.
I'm a record breaker.
I'm an active member of Art Club where I improve my artistic abilities.
I am president of Drama Club.
I'm a part of BSU.
I'm helping students achieve their full potential in chemistry.
I am actively engaged in orchestra.
I compete in the math team.
I'm a part of the Pauper newspaper, giving voices to the students.
I'm a friend to everyone.
I am a greyhound.
I am a greyhound.
I am a greyhound.
I'm a greyhound. I'm a greyhound.
I'm a greyhound.
Nice job. Round of applause for the Pullman High dance team.
Oh no.
Completion percentage, while the West Valley Eagles have a 75%.
And huge punt there received by Mason Emerson, who's got a lot of running room and able to huge return there, taking it all the way back to his own 34. Great job there, Mason, weaving through the tacklers, getting a great run.
That's huge for the Hounds' offenses. They haven't been getting very many yards so far this game. So with that big of a return, that's going to make it a lot easier on the offense to put some points on the board here.
Yeah, great job by Mason Emerson, able to find the hole and make the best out of it. Dropping back, looking for a pass, and caught there by Ryan Bickelhop.
That's going to bring it up to a first down for the Hounds. The momentum right now for the Hounds is a big part of the way they're playing.
Yeah, great throw there by Riley Pettit.
Clarkston 9, Cheaty 0, end of the first quarter.
And just like that, Pullman got another first down. And along with some momentum, we'll see where they take this drive. Hand off to number 12, Henry Perkins, who is going to get a good gain there of about 5 or 6.
And that puts them in field goal range too. So at the very least, it seems as though the Pullman Greyhounds will put up a field goal.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they just went for it on fourth down once they're in this territory.
Very true. The Hounds are really potent on fourth down so far this season, so that'll be a good move for Coach Kofer.
Rolling to his right. Great block there, and throwing it over the middle is overthrown.
Looks like a holding call has been thrown down on the play, though.
I don't think that was a holding call. They threw that when Henry Perkins came back to block for Riley Pettit.
Illegal block called against the Greyhounds.
They called it an illegal block against the Greyhounds.
Just overthrown for Ethan Kramer was the intended target on that play. Kind of an interesting call there. I didn't really seem like it was a block in the back or an illegal block there. Henry Perkins came back because he saw the man chasing his quarterback and blocked for him.
That looks like it's a 20-yard penalty. Bringing up 3rd and 30. Or 2nd and 30.
Dropping back, and another throw here is caught by Ethan Kramer for a gain of about 8.
Excuse us.
On the play.
That was Jason Tran on the catch. They're going to gain 10 yards on that catch. Riley Pettit alone in the backfield here.
Dropping back. Looking to his right. He's got a man wide open, Ethan Kramer, and that's intercepted once again. He's got a lot of running room. And he's still on his feet till about the 25. And that was a huge play for West Valley. Number 7, Dakari Pakutis coming up.
That ball came out of his hand.
Interception there.
Very odd. It almost didn't look like it was spinning at all.
Yeah, tough play there for the Hounds. And 2 interceptions already thrown by Riley Pettit. West Valley with trips to the right. And short little throw there. But a decent amount of yards gained to number 15.
Brought down by number 11, Isaiah Strong. He brought him down hard on that play.
Traden Davis Reed on the catch there. And trips out to his left now. And the Hounds are struggling to get into formation. And it's going to be a quarterback keep. And he's going to take it to about the 6. This isn't looking too good for him.
The Hounds are going to have to step up here and learn how to stop this West Valley offense if they want to have a chance at winning this game.
Yeah, this is a big play here. We'll see what they're able to do. And overthrown. Oh, lucky he wasn't called for PI, I think, there. Just overthrew number 16, Traden Davis Reed, right over the top.
No, I think he wasn't called because there was no chance of catching that ball anyway.
That's a good point. Yeah, it was uncatchable.
He was definitely there early, though.
Once again, coming up in the shotgun with one man in the backfield with him. He's going to roll out to his right, and that's going to be another touchdown for the West Valley Eagles. That's going to make it 13-0 West Valley as number 84, Cameron Hawley, walks it in. And West Valley's offense is looking fairly dominant here, Connor.
Yeah, their offense has come out very strong into this game. They're coming off a loss to Clarkston as well. They lost by 1 point in that game. It'll be interesting to see how they do in the second half, though.
Yeah, hopefully they're able to pick it up here. Because West Valley gets the ball back at the beginning of the second half. Because they kicked it off.
Looks like Tanner Richards has taken some leadership here, which is much needed for the Hounds at this point in the game as they're down 14-0 here in the first half. We've already seen this year that the first half does not necessarily make up the ballgame, especially in Clarkston with the Hounds.
Absolutely not. And the Hounds are usually a pretty good second half team. It'll be interesting to see how they come out on this drive. Hopefully they're able to pick up some momentum and get the score. And deep kick there. Received by number 24, Mason Emerson, spinning around tackles.
Great return once again for Mason Emerson. He has been a big part of this Hounds return squad, and he's been doing a great job with Evan and Isaiah out, who were the starting receivers for our Hounds receiving team.
Absolutely. He does do a great job weaving in and out of defenders, finding the open gaps, and making plays for this Hounds special teams.
They're going to start off at their own 38-yard line.
Sophomore Riley Pettit still in at quarterback here. Trips out to his left. And handoff to, quarterback Keat, but he is going to be sacked by number 84, Cameron Hawley.
Looks like a loss of 5 on that play. They were there in no time. The Hounds offensive line is going to have to step up and hold back that West Valley defensive line if they want to be able to get anywhere on this field right now.
Yeah, the Hounds offense is going to need to step up if they want to start making some plays here. Dropping back, looking to his left, and he throws, and big hit there on Ryan Bickelhop.
Ryan Bickelhop hit very low. Good to see he's okay there. Looked like he turned a little awkward.
And just like that, it is 3rd and 12 for the Hounds. They've got to make a big play here, or it's going to be tough to come back.
3rd and 12 for the Hounds.
Dropping back, looking to his right this time, going deep over the middle.
Almost intercepted once again by number 16.
Another dangerous pass there thrown by Riley Pettit. Lofted it a little too much.
Riley Pettit's going to have to get a little smarter on his passes to make sure he doesn't get a 3rd interception of the night.
And the Hounds are set back to punt here. Sam Tingstad, our punter.
Low punt for the Hounds.
So it's going to bounce our way a little bit.
Going to start off at the 36-yard line for the West Valley Eagles.
See if the Hounds defense can hold them here.
There's time for 2 more drives in this quarter, so it'll be interesting to see if they are able to capitalize once again and make the score 17 or 21-0.
Hounds have definitely got a lot of ground to cover. And West Valley's got momentum on their side. So it's definitely going to be an uphill battle for the Hounds here. A quarterback keep. And he's going to be brought down by number 73, Azu El Sahadi.
They got a gain of 4 on that play. So far this second quarter, West Valley's run game has gotten much better than the first quarter.
Uniform around 2nd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you know, West Valley always has been kind of a pass-heavy team, but they have a decent quarterback sneak option going for them. And dropping back, looking to his right, over the middle to number 16, Traydon Davis-Reed.
Davis Reed has been a big target for them so far in this game. The Hounds are going to, I'm guessing in the second half, be all over him coming straight out of the gate.
Yeah, they're going to need to pick up him and number 10, Elijah R. Rollins.
Quarterback sneak for the first down there.
And timeout here. The Hounds have got to step it up if they want to start making some progress in this football game here, Connor.
Yes, they really do. They are going to have to come out strong in the second half as well. Coach Kofer is going to have some strong words for his team in the locker room.
Absolutely. As you see right there, Coach Kofer is fired up with his defense right now. He wants them to get going here.
We haven't seen much from Ryan Colon, who's usually a big part of this Hounds defense. The West Valley Eagles have found a way to shut him down unlike any other team so far this season.
Well, it looks like they put number 84, who is almost equal size, on him.
That is true.
But here they're running him out at wide receiver. Dropping back, looking to his left, and Ryan Colon with the chase down and almost brought him down. He's going to get up.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Great job by number 5, Matt Allen, able to break a couple tackles there to at least get back to the line of scrimmage and prevent the loss.
2 Hounds linemen almost got there to him as well.
Yeah, number 17, Ryan Colon, and Azu El Sahadi in pursuit, and they almost got to him. Dropping back, going over the middle, and his wide receiver slipped. Otherwise, I think that would have been a complete pass.
Yeah, it has been a rainy day so far in Pullman, so the field's going to be wet and the cleats are going to get full of grass, and these offensive and defensive players are going to fall just based on not having any traction.
Definitely harder conditions to play in, especially if you're a pass-heavy team. But our secondary is kind of struggling here, containing these wide receivers. They're able to get open pretty easily, it looks like. A little bit of confusion there. Dumps it off to number 10, and he is going to be brought down with a gain of about 1. This is going to bring up fourth and 8 here.
Looks like they are probably going to punt.
4th and 8.
Good defense there by the Hounds, able to hold them with about 6.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Mason Emerson back to receive.
And a deep punt there. And Mason is going to be brought down at about the 34.
Mason Emerson with another good return for about 15 yards.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job on special teams for him. But the Hounds offense has got to start picking up some momentum here.
33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Pullman.
Riley Pettit in the backfield with trips out right and 1 man behind. Dropping back, looking to his left. He's going to try to go deep here. And almost caught by Ryan Bickelhop. A little short by Riley Pettit there. Number 11, Micah Peterson, with some good coverage there.
Second down and 10 for the Hounds.
Dropping back, looking to his right, over the middle to number 19, Ethan Kramer. Looks like
Looks like they got a gain of 2 on that play.
Yeah, Hounds are going to need more than that if they want to start making progress here.
The Hounds are going to be looking for some big plays to end out this quarter.
Dropping back, rolling to his left. He's got blockers, and he's going to throw it.
Through the hands of Ethan Kramer.
And a little too far outside for him to bring it down inbounds there.
Ethan Kramer has not been his usual self tonight.
Pass ball is incomplete. 4th and 8 for the Greyhounds.
Sam Tingstad back to punt as the Hounds go 4 and out. High punt there. Fair catch by number 10, Elijah Rollins.
Received that at the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position for this West Valley offense. The Hounds are going to have to shut this offense down once again, 2 drives in a row, to get another drive in this half to hopefully put some points on the board.
Yeah, the Hounds have, I don't know, going into the second half, 14-0 would definitely be tough to come back from. And over the middle to number 84, Cameron Hawley. Great job pulling that one in. That is a big man right there.
Big man taken out by a little guy, Sam Tingstad. Sam Tingstad showing lots of heart tonight, not giving up at all, even though they are having a tough night so far.
Absolutely. That's the one thing these Hounds cannot do right now is start to give up. They've got to fight even harder if they want to get back into this football game. And dropping back, looking to his left. That's caught by number 84 once again, Cameron Hawley with the huge play.
Cameron Hawley, a big guy, 6'2", 238 pounds. Very large for a high school wide receiver.
Yeah, I almost thought he would be playing more of a tight end position, but he's not very quick, but he's got good hands. And flag is thrown there. I couldn't quite tell. And a face mask against the Greyhounds there, which is going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's huge, and that puts West Valley into their own red zone.
That will be a first down as well for the West Valley Eagles.
And a deep throw, almost caught there, but good defense by number 3, Zach Damon.
Zach Damon with great defense there, getting his arm in right before the ball got there, and he was not late on it either. So he was able to avoid the PI call.
Yeah, able to get back in coverage. Great job there.
Running trips right and 2 to the left.
Hand off to number 7. Is going to be dragged down for a huge loss here. By number 53, Tanner Richards, holding on and bringing him down. Great job by the DN there. He grabs a hold with one hand, and he just never lets go and keeps on fighting and drags him down.
Tackled in the backfield.
It's a huge loss there.
That's going to bring him back to...
That even took him out of field goal range.
It's going to bring him back to the 37-yard line. Huge tackle for the Hounds defense.
Dropping back. Almost brought down there. And intercepted by number 45, Zach Farnsworth. Got a lot of room.
He's going to get to midfield on that interception. Tanner Richards with a huge hit on the quarterback, number 5, right after he threw that ball.
And West Valley has a man down here. But yeah, huge play by the defense for Pullman there. Tanner Richards once again in pursuit, causing the quarterback to have to throw it. And Zach Farnsworth able to get there.
An update on Hounds volleyball. They just won league, going undefeated inside of league. The same thing with both the boys and girls cross country. The fall sports for the Hounds have been very strong so far this year.
Absolutely. It's been fun to watch. You know, the volleyball team in cross country. Senior Elias Cabasenti recently committed to the Portland Pilots in cross country. Very talented runner and hopefully can do some big things at the NCAA stage.
The Portland Pilots are known for their outstanding cross-country runners that come out of there, many of which go on to run in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's very cool for him and excited to see how he does.
Injured player Tristan Mahari.
Good to see him get up. Looked like he just got a little shaken up there after the impact on the tackle. Riley Pettit gonna roll to his right and throw to Sam Tingstad.
Screen
break
pass.
one tackle and gain about 3 yards there.
Sam Tingstad not giving up on that play. He got hit right as he caught the ball, but was able to break the tackle and continue for a gain of 3 yards on a screen pass.
Yeah, great job.
Great job by Riley Pettit as well to see an open man and get some actual yardage on that play.
Yeah, great job by Riley and Sam there on that play. And got 2 out to both sides, and another play just to the other side. He's going to be dragged down at the line of scrimmage there.
Sam fought hard for getting, or Ryan Bickelhop, fought very hard to get back to the line of scrimmage and was barely able to do so.
Yeah, good job there by him.
2 minutes left here in the second half, or second quarter, excuse me.
And once again, Riley Pettit in the shotgun with Henry Perkins behind. 2 men to his right and 2 to his left. Dropping back, looking to his left. He is going to have to run and gets a decent amount of yards there. Gain of about 5. Riley Pettit in the backfield once again. They gotta go for it here. I think smart play by Coach Kofer. Over the middle, and
great job by Ryan Bickelhop to catch that ball for the first down and give the Hounds a chance of scoring here in the first half.
And Riley Pettit's gonna have to make some big pass plays here.
Ryan Bickelhop leaving it all on the field, laying out to catch that ball and put his team into much better field position.
And hand off to Henry Perkins. I'm kind of surprised they're handing it off here. Especially up the middle like that, because that's just a time waster.
Less than a minute left here in the first half.
And as you see on the replay there, great throw, great catch by Ryan Bickelhop, excuse me, diving and able to bring it in for the Hounds' first down, keeping this drive alive.
An update on some stats here. The Hounds are averaging just 1.9 yards per carry, while the West Valley Eagles are actually averaging less yards per carry with 1.8. The completion percentage for the Hounds is 50% now, up 25% from the beginning of the game, and the West Valley Eagles completion percentage has dropped to 66.7%.
Still a very good completion percentage. Riley Pettit in the backfield, two to his left, two to his right once again. And just a little screen pass, dangerous throw there, tipped up, almost intercepted. Play was intended for number 19, Ethan Kramer.
Going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Riley Pettit in the backfield once again. Dropping back, looking to his left. And he's going to go
big
long.
Pass play here.
And almost looks like he was getting held back there, but just a little off target on that throw.
It's going to make it 4th and 8, and I'd be very surprised to see the Hounds not go for it with there only being 40 seconds left here in the first half.
You know, I think they have to go for it here because I don't think there's any other option. There's no point in kicking it off to West Valley to give them another chance to score.
Yes, with West Valley having some very big plays here in the first half, they can't afford to give the ball to them.
Dropping back, looking to his right, over, and incomplete. That's going to give West Valley the ball at the 44. Great defense by West Valley there, and the Hounds defense has to come back on.
First and 10 from West Valley, ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42. West Valley with 2 out to the right, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback here. They're just going to hand it off. I think they're just going to eat the clock up.
That might be the last play of the half. It's going to make it 2nd and 8. Yeah, that's going to be the last play of the half, with both teams walking off the field with a final score in the first half of 14-0.
No, actually, there's a timeout called here with 28 seconds left to go. I don't know why, but one of the teams called a timeout.
Azu El-Sahadi with 4 tackles thus far in the game, as well as Zach Farnsworth with 4 as well.
Big senior night game for Azu here. Definitely showing out.
Mason Emerson with 82 all-purpose yards thus far in the game, most of which have come on kickoff returns or punt returns.
Yeah, he's done a great job on those so far for us. Trips out to their left and incomplete. Good defense there.
Looked like it was almost intercepted by number 8, Carson Coulter. We haven't seen much of him in the first half so far.
Definitely not offensive. I thought we would see more of him at the quarterback position, but
It's good to see that he's getting use on the field with this being his third game back.
Absolutely. And that only took up 2 seconds on the clock, so there's still 26 seconds left to go in your second quarter here. Handoff. It's going to eat up some clock to number 20, Isaac Smeltzer.
Clock is going to run down here.
I think they've got time for about 1 or maybe 2 more plays. Or they might just let the clock run.
Looks like they're letting the clock run. And with the final score in the first half of 14-0, West Valley up.
No, West Valley up 14, Pullman 0. Pullman's not used to going into the second half down. Connor, it'll be interesting to see how they come out of the second, and hopefully they're able to step it up and make some big plays.
Pullman's going to come out very hot. Coach Kofer is going to have some strong words for his team in the locker room, and they're going to come out heated and ready to play. They are known for being a pretty strong second-half team. Last week, though, they did not show their normal characteristics of being a very strong second-half team, as they did not score any points in the second half against Clarkston.
Absolutely. And thanks for watching. We'll be right back with you in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field.
Every day at Pullman High School,
students use their words,
Actions.
gestures,
text messages,
Snapchat. Instagram. To put down.
demean,
belittle,
Insult.
and bully others.
We're taking the pledge to say,
No more. No more. No more.
No more.
No more.
no more.
Join us in our pledge to say, no more.
This is the Cougar Country Halftime Show. The GNL Roundup is back at the Pound. Only on BDSM, Big Dog Sports Network.
They did that the first game. They
Oh, yeah,
beat us
yeah,
and we
yeah,
were like, Orange comes in, he's like, shut the
Bro, not gonna lie, this is singing the ass like fuck, dude. This looks so nice.
Yeah. Hopefully there's audio this time.
I hope so too.
Bro, how are you not like freezing?
I am. I'm literally like, my hands are like, they're gone. You see this?
They're dying.
It was shaking. My hand had been shaking like the entire time. So like, I'm trying to like control my hand and like put one in like I'll have like one in my pocket at one time to warm it up while using the other one.
Yep.
And then I keep switching because like my hand's just freezing otherwise. Like,
Do you want this?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
I mean, no, but yeah, I'm good.
How are you cold here?
I know.
I'm not. I just wore this to go pee.
I have like, yeah.
Bro, did you see my digital drawing?
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's beautiful.
Did you like? How'd you do it?
Illustrator.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Dude, I'm so bad at the Illustrator. Like I try to do like simple stuff and it's like that's pretty tight.
But
it's
that tablet.
Oh, the tablet. That's like the tablet. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, I just don't like the green background because it just looks like you could just like.
They're gonna inspire this team to go out and fight as hard as they've ever fought. I doubt a leader like Isaiah Strong is gonna want to walk off Hobbs Field in his last game with a loss. And big implications this game has as the winner of this game most likely will be able to go to the GNL championship.
Yeah, so like you said, you know, they have to win this game to keep their playoff hopes alive. Other news, Poland High School volleyball won their match against West Valley last night, absolutely destroyed them 3-0.
Yeah, that volleyball team is looking really good this year. Only couple losses against Moscow. That was a big rival one. Disappointing to lose that game. They were up 2-0, 2 matches to 0, and then ended up losing 3-2. But other than that, their only other losses to Post Falls, who was a very good squad out of Idaho, and a lot bigger school than Pullman. They were a really good team. But this Hound volleyball team is going to be looking to make a run at state.
Yeah, they were, you know, they only have 2 losses, as Hyatt said. They're both out of league, though, so they don't have huge impacts on their rankings and stuff like that. So their actual state ranking is still 7th in the state. So hopefully, you know, they'll be looking to get the state championship this year.
Yeah, that Hounds team has high expectations, and we're excited to watch them and how they perform. Moving on to Hounds women's soccer. Spencer, they played West Valley yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah, they took a disappointing loss 1-6. They haven't been performing too great this year. Haven't gotten a win yet, but, you know, they'll be looking to, you know, bounce back this Saturday against Cheney and get that W.
Yep, that game will be at 10 o'clock at Cheney, and that's going to be wrapping the show up.
Yeah, this has been the Cougar Country Halftime Show. Signing off with me, Spencer Toll.
And me, Hyatt Utzman. Go enjoy the game.
Up some shit. Love some shit.
I think Neil was...
Oh, I got you. No.
The squad on Hound Central. What'd you say? I would, but I'm getting ready for a band. I just left for a read.
Make sure that that HDMI cord is plugged into the side. Camera? Yeah, take the cover off. Is it powered up? Yeah, it is. Wait. I got it on. I got it. Dodge. All right, good. Kind of monster. Faster! That's what waste class comes in. Hey, that's what waste class comes in.
As the Hounds get set to kick off.
Up a lot. The West Valley Eagles have been very dominant on the offensive side of the ball, as well as the offense. The offense has scored 0 points for them so far, so they're going to have some big plays coming out, and they're going to have to string those big plays together. They've been having 1 or 2 good plays per drive, and you can't really have anything happen off of that.
Absolutely. Well said. And as we get set to kick off here, Sam Tingstad with a big one. And muffed. And it's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 23, Lachlan Smith. The newcomer able to get there and push him out of bounds.
First and 10 to Eagles.
Ooh. Dropping back. And deep throw there. And two guys were there. They probably should have intercepted that. If they would have communicated, one of them would have been able to. Unfortunate play there for the Hounds defense.
2nd and 10. Quarterback rush for a gain of 9 on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
And West Valley in the shotgun. Kind of an interesting formation, really tight together here.
Really compact play. It's really hard to defend against those.
And can't quite tell who was there to make that tackle.
Number 12, Henry Perkins, came from behind to make that tackle.
Great job bursting through the line, making the play there.
It's going to make it 4th and 2. And they're going to punt. Number 24, Mason Emerson, back to receive.
And we'll see if Mason's able to make another big return for him here.
Low punt here. Mason Emerson, not much room.
And
brought down by number 11.
Not able to return it very far at all. Is number 24, Mason Emerson there. But the Hounds defense able to hold them there. We'll see if their offense is able to pick up any momentum and hopefully make some plays on this drive.
1st and 10 for the Hounds, ball on the 43.
That help?
Carson Coulter back in the game here.
Carson Coulter in the shotgun with Henry Perkins behind. And they're just going to hand it off here. Henry Perkins gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 1 on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 9. Nowhere to go for Bogey Perkins on that play.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Hounds.
Dropping back, Carson Coulter looking to his right. He's got Ethan Kramer, and huge play there with a gain of about 18.
They're going to get to the 40-yard line. Big play for the Hounds. Let's see if they can capitalize off that play.
Yeah, huge play for Ethan Kramer. Like you always call him, Mr. Consistency. Able to throw it over the top and get it to him for the big gain. And just like that, Hounds are into West Valley territory at about the West Valley 40. Carson Coulter with 2 behind. He's going to hand it off to number 12, Henry Perkins there.
So I can gain a 1 on that play. Once again, nowhere to go when they're running up the middle.
Yeah, the West Valley defensive line and linebackers able to swallow up the middle. Doing a pretty good job on defense in that area. West Valley defense overall doing a good job. Carson Coulter in the backfield. Dropping back. Quick little pass to Sam Tingstad, able to break 1 tackle and gets dragged down after a gain of about 1.
No gain on that play. Hounds need a good big play right here for a 1st down to keep their momentum up.
Dropping back, looking to go deep, and he's got a man wide open. That's going to be caught. And taking it to about the 8 is number 24, Mason Emerson. Great catch, great throw there. Amazing throw by Carson Coulter, dropping it right over the top.
Mason Emerson has been the biggest player so far in this game for the Hounds.
He has done a great job.
From kickoff returns to punt returns, and now he's getting some wide receiving yards. He has been a major part of this Hounds offense today.
And hopefully they're able to capitalize on this one at their own 9, excuse me. Hopefully they're able to score here.
Pass play once again. Over the top of Ethan Kramer.
Almost looked like it could have been pass interference, but I don't know if it was catchable.
Yeah, it looked like he got there a little early, but I don't think that ball was catchable. It was a little too high for Ethan Kramer to get to.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. And looks like they called something there. Looks like pass interference on the Eagles. Thrown from the other side of the field. Kind of an interesting call there. Carson Coulter in the shotgun. And quarterback keep gets to about the 2-yard line. Gain of about 3.
It's going to make it 2nd down and 3 for the Hounds.
3-yard line. 7 to go for the Hounds.
Carson Coulter in the shotgun once again. Dropping back, looking to his left, fires over the middle to Sam Tingstad for the touchdown. The senior getting the touchdown on senior night. Great job by Sam Tingstad getting open with the quick slant there.
The Hounds are on the board now in the second half. They did exactly what they needed to come out with some momentum. Coach Kofer must have had some very strong and very good words for his team in the locker room.
Absolutely. He does a great job firing up his team, getting them ready to play, and he definitely prepared them to come out and score here, and his team executed. And just like that, Pullman 7, West Valley 14. This is a 1-score ball game, folks. Definitely going to be interesting to see here how if Pullman's defense holds on to West Valley, because they've got the momentum now.
It'll be interesting to see if it's like the game in Clarkston, just the opposite way. This game is a big game for either team, so if either one of these teams win, they have a much higher chance at playoff contention.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's tough because Pullman lost 2 games that they arguably should have won. And we're pretty upset about that. You know, they were... Pullman was 4-2, so hoping to advance to 5-2 after this game.
Clarkston was up 16-0 at the half over Cheney.
That's a big game because if Cheney beat Clarkston, that would be interesting.
In the third quarter, Clarkston 23, Cheney 0.
Now the score of that game is 23-0 Clarkston.
Yeah, Clarkston's starting to run away with it. Clarkston's looking like a pretty good football team this year. They have a very good quarterback. And back to return here is number 10, Elijah Rollins, with decent return to about the 24.
Flag after the play.
Flag there, but he did bring him down after he was out of bounds.
It's very hard to tell when you're out of bounds when you're on your back.
Exactly. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be a late hit on Zach Damon.
Let's go, West Valley!
Isaiah Strong is the safety here.
And off to number 24 on West Valley, still on his feet. And they're going to call that loss of forward, or they stopped forward progress there. They're going to call him down. Number 24, Malachi Clark on the run there.
Other score updates from around the area. Cavendish 14, Prosser 12.
Simon.
Once again in this kind of interesting formation. Tight formation for West Valley. Dropping back. He's got number 16 and great coverage there by number 3. Zach Damon saw it all the way.
Zach Damon has been very good in the Hounds secondary so far this game, and he's been a big player to step up on senior night.
Doing a great job. He saw that play from a mile away.
Other scores Grandview 13, Wapato 0.
Dropping back, looking to go deep once again.
Almost an amazing catch by number 16.
And incomplete. Zach Damon in coverage once again. Is going to bring up 4th down and 7. The Hounds hold the defense, or the Hounds defense holds their offense once again. Great job.
And 7 for the Eagles.
Once again deflected by the Hounds. It's going to go out at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, great job by the Hounds defense getting in, disrupting that punt, getting themselves better field position.
I believe that's the 3rd punt that they've contacted before it even got away from the kicker.
Yeah, they've done a great job here. Getting through the line and disrupting their punts.
Coulter back in the game here.
Dropping back, looking to his left. He's going to go deep and overthrown there. Looks like it might have been a little bit of confusion. I think he might have thought Ryan Bickelhop was running a deep fade, but Ryan was running a post route there.
Coulter very uncharacteristic tonight, overthrowing a lot of receivers.
Handoff to Henry Perkins there for a big gain of about 13 on the play.
It's going to bring up a 1st down for the Hounds. A huge play for Bogey Perkins and the Hounds.
Great job going right up the middle, kept his feet pumping, able to get the 1st down there. Throw to Sam Tingstad, and a gain of about 8 there. Hounds are starting to gain some momentum once again here. making some great pass plays with Carson Coulter.
This is all very much needed for the Hounds here in the second half. They've come out very strong compared to the first half.
Yeah, hopefully they can keep this up.
Looks like we have an injured player on the field. Number 1, I believe.
Gain of 5 on the quarterback keeper. First and 10 for the Greyhounds.
I know, but you like got up.
It's too bad to see these guys get injured. Hopefully he's all right.
If you're just tuning in now, the Hounds student section is wearing the color yellow in support of one of our own Hounds that is battling with bone cancer and is in Texas getting treatment.
Yes, Hounds are wearing yellow in the stands in support of Henry John, a sophomore at PHS who is battling bone cancer, like you said. So we are supporting him today, and our prayers go out to him and his family, hoping that he makes it out all right. Hand off to Henry Perkins once again there.
Looks like a gain of 3 on the play. Just chugging along the Hounds offense is right now. Great to see him coming out strong here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely doing a great job there. Once again in the shotgun, he's got 2 to his left and 2 behind. Carson Coulter dropping back, looking to his left. He's going to throw it to senior Henry Perkins, who's got a lot of running room, able to get by, and gets to about his own 7.
Great play for Bogey Perkins. He's been a big part of this offense, along with Mason Emerson. They have been the big parts that have been making the big plays for the Hounds.
Absolutely. He has had a huge impact, especially on this drive.
Henry Perkins with 83 all-purpose yards and Mason Emerson with 115.
Some big stat sheet fillers on that one. Hand off to Henry Perkins once again, able to get through, and almost a touchdown there.
Looks like he's down just before the goal line.
That's got to be inches before the goal line.
Looks like they're going to spot him just in front of the 1-yard line. Going to need about half a yard for the touchdown.
Yeah, great little run there by Henry Perkins once again, just battling his way, getting yards. And another handoff to Henry Perkins, who is in for the touchdown.
Henry Perkins with a touchdown to make this game 13-14. The Hounds have come out very strong here in the second half.
Yeah, it's cool to see Henry Perkins, the senior, getting a touchdown on senior night. He had a huge impact on this drive especially, and now making it 13-14, hopefully going to tie up this football game.
Sam Tingstad to kick the PAT.
And it is good. That is now 14-14. Pullman tied him up. Definitely on a comeback streak here. Hopefully they're able to keep it up. With 3 minutes left to go in your third quarter, West Valley's got time for one more drive, and they're going to try to make the best of it. But this Hounds defense is fired up and ready to stop them.
The Hounds have all the momentum right now. This is exactly what we expected to see out of the Hounds, as they were not happy with how they played in the first half.
Absolutely. And Coach Kofer able to fire his team up and get them playing the way he wanted.
It's raining on the field right now. We have great weather for the Hounds as they are used to the rain here in Pullman. It is also raining touchdowns here in the second half for the Pullman Greyhounds.
And the kick is up and received. And he's
brought
get
down
to about the 25 there.
The Hounds defense is looking to come out strong here for the second drive against West Valley here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to, the Hounds have all the momentum going for them. West Valley is starting to kind of fall off here. We'll see if they can gain some momentum on this drive. Hounds defense is doing a great job holding them on the past couple of drives. And high snap, going to hand it off.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the play. Hounds able to slow him down there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, the Hounds defense doing a good job holding them here. And another handoff, almost brought down, and he is going to get brought down behind the line.
It's going to make it 3rd and 4, exactly what the Pullman Greyhounds needed here in the second half.
No gain on the run.
Excuse me, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, looks like they lost a yard on that one. Great job by the Hounds defensive line getting in and disrupting that play.
3rd down for the Eagles.
West Valley with 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback, and he's going to go deep, and that's overthrown. That's going to make it 4th down and 5 here. I think they're going to have to punt it off because they do not want to take the chance of giving Pullman the ball in their own territory.
No one was there on that pass. It almost seemed as though he was trying to throw it to get the ball out because the Hounds line was all over him on that play.
Yeah. Mason Emerson back to receive.
Mason Emerson looking to add more yards to his already outstanding numbers of the night.
And
low snap.
Big punt there. Mason Emerson.
Oh, he missed that ball.
Couldn't quite tell if he muffed it or not. He did not. He did not.
It looked like he touched that ball, but the refs are saying he did not.
It doesn't look like he did. And the ref said he didn't right as he went through, so that's going to be Hound's ball. Boy, they caught a break on that one.
That ref had the perfect position to see that ball, too.
As you see here, great job by our replay team. Barely missing Mason's foot there.
Along with his hands as it went down. The Hounds have a lot of yards to make up right here.
Carson Coulter in the backfield with 2 behind. And that's going to be offsides on the defense. Looks like number 20 jumped off sides there. That's going to give the Hounds 5 yards.
It's going to make it 1st and 5. The Hounds needed that. They were very deep in their own territory. They're going to start off this drive on the 24-yard line.
Dropping back, looking to his right, over the middle, dangerous throw there, just about picked off.
Sam Tingstad wanted that catch. Right through the hands.
2nd and 5 for the Hounds.
I wonder what they think. Like, why are they yellow?
Hounds huddle up here. 2 out to his left and 1 out to his right with 2 in the backfield with him. Carson Coulter in the shotgun. He's going to roll out, and he's got some room.
He's got the first down, plowing a guy on his way through. You don't typically see that out of quarterbacks.
Normally it seems slide, but Carson Coulter is no softy, I can tell you that much. He wants to take some hits and make some hits.
Especially with his size being 5'11", 165 pounds. He's a lot smaller than you would expect to be trucking guys at this level.
Well, he's very strong like his brother, Connor Coulter, who graduated last year.
And we'll also see Brady Coulter coming up in the future.
He's got 2 out to his right, 2 in the backfield. Handoff to Henry Perkins, who's got a lot of room, and that's going to be another first down with the gain of about 13. Great job for the Hounds.
Great momentum here in the second half is continuing for the Hounds. This is exactly what we said they needed right before the game's
They're really
second
getting
half.
their run game going here.
Henry Perkins with 11 carries for 76 yards, averaging almost 7 yards a carry.
And another handoff to Henry Perkins, but he's going to only gain about 1 yard there. And the Hounds didn't score in the first half, but are on the verge of potentially scoring 3 times in the third quarter.
As you can see from a couple seconds ago, the Hounds are having trouble with the wet conditions. Their cleats are becoming full of grass and mud.
Yeah, definitely some tough conditions to play in, but they're used to them here on the Palouse. Great
First
catch by
down.
Sam Tingstad, and another first down for the Hounds, and he was able to get out of bounds, so the clock stopped.
The momentum continues for the Hounds. Sam Tingstad, a senior receiver, is really stepping up here on senior night.
Pass complete down to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds.
They're going to be starting at their 42-yard line here.
Carson Coulter in the backfield. 2 out to his right. Dropping back, looking to his left.
Carson
He's gonna have
evading
to make a
tacklers
run.
right here. Throwing the ball away. Great job by Carson Coulter.
Barely able to get it out in time, but a great job, great awareness there, because he was outside the pocket, so it didn't matter where he threw it.
Carson Coulter is showing some of his experience as a junior and will have him again next year.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a valuable asset to this offense next year, along with junior then, Evan Strong, and senior Mason Emerson next year.
Oh, fumble ball there. It's going to bring up 3rd with a loss of 4 on that play. Hounds are going to need a big play here.
They might have to go for a deep pass on this one. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we saw.
Here with 8 seconds left in the half, or the third quarter, excuse me.
And looks like they're just going to take it into the 4th here. The Hounds tied it up, 14-14. West Valley's got some changes to make coming into the 4th. Hounds just got to keep doing what they're doing, and we'll be right back with you in the 4th.
The Hounds so far have been a very much second half team. We'll have to see what they do in this 4th quarter. They got to keep that fire in their stomachs and want to win this game for playoff contention.
Absolutely. They have got to keep their confidence going, and which I think they definitely can. They've got things going for them pretty well right now.
They have all the momentum right now.
I think this is going to turn into a run-heavy game now, though, because this rain is coming down pretty hard.
Players of the game so far, Mason Emerson, Bogey Perkins, and Carson Coulter.
Yeah, Mason Emerson having a great job on our special teams, giving us good field position, and Henry Perkins doing a great job on the ground, just getting us yards, and Carson Coulter doing some good things in the air for us.
He's also had some massive plays at the wide receiver position,
Carson Coulter's got trips out to his left and 2 to his right, no one in the backfield. Like I said, I think they're going to have to go for a pass here. Dropping back, looking to his right. He's got guys coming around him. He's going to have to run.
He's going to get back to
about the line of scrimmage.
41. So it's going to be a gain of 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 9.
And a good job making something out of nothing there.
Carson Coulter showing his quickness. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he can shift very fast.
Which a lot of times at the quarterback position is all you need, because guys will come and you got to be quick and able to get out of there. Dropping back, looking to his left. He's going deep, and he's got a man open. And that's going to be caught by Mason Emerson, and that's going to be a touchdown. Huge play there for Carson Coulter, and just like that, the Hounds are up 20-14.
That was an amazing throw by Carson Coulter into great coverage. That is going to be huge for the Hounds offense, scoring 20 points just in the second half so far.
Great throw, great catch. And, you know, that DB's got to be definitely not very happy after that one, because he was there, didn't make the play, and cost his team the score.
And the PAT is good, making the score 21-14. Hounds up. Mason Emerson with 157 all-purpose yards so far in this game. He has come out of nowhere. He hasn't been super active for the Hounds so far this season.
Yeah, he's definitely tonight coming in, and I think filling the role of Isaiah Strong.
Yeah, the Hounds have gotten already 300 yards of offense in this game, which is a lot for a high school football team.
Well, what's crazy is most of it was in that third quarter.
Really
that
was.
Third quarter, they got some pretty big drives in the third quarter, and then right until the fourth, they had some big ones too. And now set to kick off is Sam Houston.
Carson Coulter has really come into his element here, gaining his range here, as he wasn't really hitting his receivers in the first half.
Yeah, he's done a great... Well, actually, Carson didn't play as much in the first half, though.
That is also
It was
true.
Riley Pettit. But since they brought him in, he's done a great job. And dragged down by number 23, Lachlan Smith there.
Lachlan Smith having a good first night of football.
Yeah, definitely able to, on special teams, making some moves, getting some tackles.
West Valley football, 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Handoff to number 24, Malachi Clark, with a gain of about 5.
Clark with the carry.
The Eagles are looking to get some big yardage here to gain the momentum back. They had all the momentum in the first half, and so far here in the second half, Pullman it's been the story of Pullman, really.
I think we're going to see mainly running game here on out because this rain is starting to come down, and it's coming down hard.
It's going to make it
over the middle to number 7, who's got a lot of room, and that might be a touchdown, but no, he is brought down.
Big hit after the play by Isaiah Strong. No flag.
I don't think that was after the play, though, because you saw the ball come out, and the guy hopped on it, so he didn't know if he was down or not.
We'll get to see that play right here. Isaiah Strong coming out of nowhere to hit him really hard. And then he hits this guy, too. Just a little John Cena once again.
Yeah, you know, RKO.
Looks like they're talking over the last play. Slowing down the game a lot.
It's what refs do, you know.
That's what they're there for.
Yep.
I just got hit with rain inside the booth.
You know, that is an impressive feat, Connor. Let me close the window here. There we go.
That's a very small window to have some rain come through, I can tell you that.
Well, you know, it's not as small as it looks. I crawled through that window once.
Really did the first week that we did a live stream.
Yep. And the Hounds are going to bring down number 24.
Hopefully we don't have to do that one again.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
That makes one of us.
Yes, it does.
Ball's on the 10-yard line, 2nd and 8 for the Eagles.
We'll see if the Hounds can hold them here.
2nd and 8 Eagles.
This has definitely been this might, I think, end up being a pretty intense fourth quarter, back and forth.
Last play here.
Left, over.
Almost intercepted.
Great defense there by the Hounds, able to tip the pass play, force it to be incomplete.
Sam Tingstad almost intercepted that ball. It looked like it popped off his forearm at the last second.
Yeah, I think he was going more so just to disrupt the pass. He just wanted to get it out of there more so than try and intercept it.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 on the 10-yard line.
Dropping back, looking to his left. He's going to go over. And
touchdown for the West Valley Eagles.
Sam Tingstad. Number coverage there.
Number 10 with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yeah. Elijah Rollins doing big things for the West Valley Eagles.
Looks like somebody's hurt on the play.
I can't quite tell.
Looks like it might be Ryan Colon.
That would be an unfortunate loss.
It is Ryan Colon. He was playing this game with some bruised ribs. Could be in a lot of pain right now.
Looks like he's all right. He's going to walk off, maybe take a couple plays off and get right back out there.
It's a tough guy right there. Also one of the strongest guys in our school.
Yeah, definitely one of the stronger guys, doing a great job.
It's going to make the score 21-all with 10 minutes left here in the game. This game just got very interesting.
Yeah, rain's coming down now.
Some team stats for you. Pullman is averaging 50% completion, and West Valley has a 53.8% completion. passing yards total for Pullman is 216, while West Valley has 184. And the running game, Pullman is averaging 3.2 yards per carry, and West Valley is averaging 2.1 yards per carry.
You know, definitely some interesting stats there. Usually Pullman more of a passing team, but having a great run game so far.
With those 3-yard carries, they're bound to get first downs every time.
Absolutely.
Especially since they're going for fourth down a lot tonight.
Yeah, and they've done a great job forcing the fourth downs on defense.
It's a very wet game here in Pullman. The rain is coming down very hard. Muffed kick, it looks like. Tanner Richards is going to fall on it.
And we've got about 10 minutes left to go here.
It's probably the wettest game we've had so far this season.
Yeah, definitely. The rain is coming down right now. It is cold and wet. Definitely not fun if you're a quarterback or a wide receiver.
It is currently 46 degrees, and the rain is going to put a hurting on these players.
Yeah, that's got to be freezing out there for some of these guys.
As you can see, Carson Coulter has a towel to dry off his hands between plays.
And off to Henry Perkins. It's going to be dragged down behind the line.
No game.
Nine minutes left to go here in the fourth. Dropping back and pass to Henry Perkins again, who trucks one and gets to it. Looks like he has about 3 yards left to go for the first down.
Bogey Perkins really fighting for some extra yardage there. It might actually be easier to push the other players because they have zero traction right now.
Absolutely. If you get ahead of speed and momentum, then definitely.
Just trucks number 6 there.
Given number 6 is 5'9", 130 pounds. Spun around a couple times.
Looks like
there.
a first down for the Hounds. They might have to bring out the chains.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one.
It is a first down for the Hounds on the 41-yard line.
Great job by Henry Perkins, able to get there. Power running back, able to get up.
First and 10 for the Greyhound.
8 minutes left here in the half.
Carson Coulter in the backfield. He's got 2 to his left and 2 behind. Dropping back, looking to his left, over the
Longer
top.
pass play here.
And just out of bounds. I cannot blame him for that, though, because these conditions are so hard to throw in, and it is so easy to have the ball slip.
That ball gets super slippery.
Second and 10.
Carson Coulter is by far the most qualified person here. He's known for pitching really well in the rain in baseball, too.
Yeah, definitely a multi-sport athlete. Great job. Great athlete. Hopefully they're able to get the ball dried off a little bit for him. And we're able to get this pass play. Quarterback sneak. He's going to slide at about the 5.
It's going to be a gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Hounds. Great for Carson Coulter there.
Yeah, 7.5 minutes left to go. They're definitely eating up clock, which hopefully if they're able to score here will be great if they eat up the clock. Dropping back, rolling to his right. He's going to pass to number 19, Ethan Kramer, for the first down. once again, Mr. Consistency on third down, Connor.
Yeah, Mr. Consistency, a trademarked line for Ethan Kramer. Ethan Kramer with another first down, and you can really count on him to make every easy catch.
Yeah, he does a great job. He is so consistent and makes his plays, doesn't miss those easy passes, and is able to bring him in for the first downs.
Well said.
Almost like, River Craycraft or Kyle Sweet from the Cougs. And a big run there by Henry Perkins, I think it was. Once again, he is having a huge night tonight on the offensive side of the ball.
Gain of 9 on that play.
Second and 2 for the Hounds.
Going to bring up 2nd and 1. Carson Coulter with the QB sneak and a loss on the play. Loss of 2, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Grabbing that right hip there. Number 72 was right on Carson Coulter, so he had nowhere to go.
Dropping back, looking to his left, over the top.
Bogey Perkins with the first down for the Hounds.
And they are eating up clock. There is 5.5 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter, and the Hounds are just slowly, methodically moving the ball, and it is working out great for them.
It's exactly what they needed to do. They needed to get the time off of the clock to give the West Valley Eagles less time to score, assuming the Hounds score here.
Absolutely.
They are in field goal range at this moment.
Hand off to Henry Perkins once again.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 on their own
up another
24.
30 seconds of clock.
The Hounds are really playing at their own pace here.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for the Gray.
Henry Perkins with 4 first downs so far this game. He's been really producing well when they need it.
Dropping back, going over the top.
Almost looked like he was hit early on that play.
It was out of bounds. I don't think he would have been able to catch it there, though.
Ryan Bickelhop, a little bit of a limp. Maybe just a cramp. He does have that left calf cramp. Wrapped, excuse me. No words are coming out of me right now.
Carson Coulter in the shotgun with 2 to his right. He's going to hand it off to Henry Perkins once again, who's going to get the first down.
First down, Hounds.
Just like that. 4.5 minutes left to go here.
Gain of 5 on the run. Enough for a Greyhound first down.
It's going to be a first down on their own 18-yard line. Flag on the play.
Almost got there. Great run by Henry Perkins once again.
Henry Perkins stepping up huge here on his senior night.
Yeah, he has been a huge factor in this game. Breaking tackles. Almost got a touchdown there. He is frustrated. He wanted that one.
Him and junior Mason Emerson have been big parts of this offense. Looks like it's a flag on Pullman. It's going to bring up the first down anyway. Just a loss of yardage. Don't know exactly what flag that was.
Yeah, definitely interesting one though.
Pretty much the exact same spot they were at before.
And off to Henry Perkins once again.
Another big carry for a gain of 8 for Henry Perkins.
About 3.5 minutes left to go in the game.
The Hounds are really taking their time scoring here in the fourth quarter, which is really what they needed to do to slow it down enough so that West Valley does not have as much time to score.
Yeah, the Hounds are definitely playing it smart here, and I think, honestly, this rain is kind of playing to their advantage.
They're definitely used to this field a little more than West Valley is.
And Henry Perkins looks like he's able to get the first down there.
First down on the 5-yard line, it looks like, so it's going to bring up first down and goal on the 5. Great odds for the Hounds to score a touchdown here.
First and goal from the 5-yard line.
That is now 6 first downs for running back Henry Perkins.
He has been an absolute machine in this game. You know he's got to be tired, but there is no quit in him.
He's taking over Ryan Cologne's nickname of Machine tonight. Flag on the play.
Over the top. Almost caught there.
There is a flag, though.
Flag on the play.
Can't tell who it's on yet.
Illegal shift called against.
Illegal shift on the Hounds.
Shoot, that's going to take him back.
Same call once again. Looks like a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to bring up first and 10. As you can see on your screen here, lots of rain coming down here in Pullman.
Yeah, and it's cold too.
3.5 minutes left here in the game.
And off to Henry Perkins once again. Not going to get quite as far there.
Looks like a gain of 3 on the play. Excuse me, 2.
He is tired, you can tell.
They've been utilizing Henry Perkins a lot here in the second half.
Yeah, on that drive especially. They ran at least 6 or 7 plays in a row to him.
Timeout here.
Hounds are working their momentum with a really, really long drive there. Taking their time with about 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
The seniors tonight for the Hounds are Sam Tingstad, Ethan Kramer, Simon Brandon, Zach Damon, Isaiah Strong, James Gray, Azu El Sahadi, Bogey Perkins, Ryan Cologne, Ali Alboski, and
Ryan Lamoureux. And Lachlan Smith.
Mason Emerson is averaging 25, almost 26 yards per carry on a pass play.
Over the top, that's almost caught. Just a little overthrown there for Sam Tingstad. That's going to bring up, I think, 4th and 11.
That's incomplete.
Or 3rd and 11.
There are only 2 minutes left here, so a field goal could win the game right now.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 11. I think it would be smart to go for the field goal, but I don't know. 2 minutes is enough for them to take the ball right back.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Oh, it's 3rd and 11, excuse us.
Okay, yeah, our thing was wrong there. Sorry about that. Dropping back, looking to his right. He's got Henry Perkins.
Henry Perkins
He's got
with
the
a
edge and the
touchdown. Another touchdown for
Two
Bogey
touchdowns for Henry Perkins there. And that puts the Hounds up 27-21, about to be 28-21.
Sam Tingstad to kick the PAT here.
It is up, and it is good. That puts Pullman at 28 and West Valley 21. West Valley is going to have to score here if they want to win this football game.
Henry Perkins has showed up huge here in the 4th quarter, making most of the big plays for Pullman.
Yeah, he has been amazing on both sides of the ball.
He's really showing up for his senior night here.
He is a leader of this football team, and he is displaying why tonight.
There are 2 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, which makes it very hard for the West Valley Eagles to score. They're going to have to use all the timeouts that they have left, or get out of bounds.
Sam Tingstad back to kick. It is a high, deep kick and received by number 7. And he's going to be taken down.
Big hit on one of the blockers for West Valley by
number 53, Tanner Richards there.
Tanner Richards hit that guy hard, laying him back on the ground.
West Valley returns the ball to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 to the Eagles.
2 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, West Valley's going to have to make some big passes or big runs here if they want to stay in this football game. High snap going over the middle. Oh, that could have been picked off. A little bit high.
Barely touched by number 84. If not touched by him, it almost surely would have been picked off by number 2, Sam Tingstad.
And you know, it's hard because in weather like this, you're not going to have those easy. When you go and try to grab with your hands, it's even harder. So you almost have to use your body when you're catching in the rain. Dropping back, looking to his right. Got the edge, but he's going to be taken out of bounds. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 for West Valley.
A minute 55 left. They did a great job of getting out of bounds on that play in order to stop the clock. As you can see, he slid very fast as soon as he hit the ground.
Yeah, you definitely slide a little further and a little faster in this kind of conditions.
The Pullman sideline looks very excited right now.
Overthrown. That's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to go for it, though. If the Hounds hold them here,
it's pretty much
this game's over.
3rd and 4 for the Eagles.
They're going to try to, I think they're going to try to run it and just power it.
The Hounds sideline is very excited right now. This is a big game for them. It has been pretty much all Hounds here in the second half, scoring 28 points compared to West Valley's 7.
Dropping back. He's going to throw. And he's going to have the first down there.
They are going to get the first down and stop the clock until the chains are moved.
About a minute and 44 to go.
Pass complete to Clark. First and 10 for the Eagles.
Oh, hit hard there.
Looks like number 7 has a little bit of a calf cramp. Looks like he got it worked out, though. And number 3, Zach Damon, looks like he got the wind knocked out of him on that play as well.
Delivered a hard hit to number 84 there.
A minute 35 left here in the game. West Valley's going to have to be moving the ball very quickly here.
Dropping back, going deep. Oh, it's caught. And he's going to score.
Almost intercepted, but it's ripped away by number 10.
Now here's the big question. Are they going to go for 2? Or are they going to just stick with 1? That was a huge play by number 10, Elijah Rollins there. Lucky play, I might add.
It was almost picked off, and Elijah Rollins just barely had enough grip on it to pull it away. He won that fight against Ethan Kramer. Looks like they're going for it here.
This is
gonna have to get 3 yards.
Timeout Pullman. Gonna talk it over.
Pullman with 41 total catches compared to West Valley's 30, and 250 receiving yards compared to West Valley's 253. West Valley has really picked it up here with 8.4 yards per catch compared to Pullman's 6.1. West Valley just had a 65-yard pass on that last play as well.
That was a huge play for West Valley, and it'll be interesting to see what they do here. If they decide to stick with the going for 2, or if they go for the kick, and if they're just trying to get Coach Kofor to waste his time out. It looks like they are going to go for 2 here. This is a huge
If they don't
play.
get this.
Dropping back, looking to his right. He didn't make it.
It is not caught. That's going to make the score 27-28. Pullman is up. I apologize for our scoreboard being very messed up right now. There is a minute and 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
It is 28-27. The Hounds are up with a minute and a half to go. That was a huge, huge stop for this defense.
West Valley certainly going for an onside kick here because that is their only chance of a win at this point in the game.
Absolutely. That's what they're going to have to do.
So Pullman is going to stack all their players right in front of the kicker.
It's going to be hard, though, because it's hard to hold on to the ball in this weather.
It is very wet. So they're just going to, their goal is going to be to fall on top of it, and then they're going to waste the clock after that. We will keep you updated on time and score. We apologize for the messed up clock and score as the game proceeds. As we predicted, West Valley going for an onside kick. The ball must go 10 yards.
Pullman's just got to hop on it here, and looks like they did.
They definitely did there. Great job by the Pullman Greyhounds. It looks as though they're going to win this game with 1 minute and 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and they're winning by 1 point.
I think they just need to kneel it.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Unless West Valley has timeouts left.
I don't think they do. They used a lot of timeouts on that last drive.
Yeah, I think Pullman will run a play. They'll do a run play.
They'll probably get 1 first down and then take a knee from there, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Carson Coulter at quarterback right now.
Hand off to Henry Perkins, who's going to gain about 5. And that took about 10 seconds off the clock. And there's a timeout called.
The ball is on the 45-yard line, or excuse me, the 50-yard line.
The 45-yard line, the ball is on. Running out to the left is Henry Perkins. He's got the first down. And he is dragged down.
Looks like he may have gone out of bounds, which is not what the Pullman Greyhounds are looking for, but
not a huge deal. About 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go here.
This is a big game for playoff contention for both of these teams, because both of these teams lost to Clarkston.
Yeah, this is a huge game. And with Pullman looking like they're going to come out with a win, this is a huge game for Pullman. They were wanting this game, especially on senior night.
Now, I was talking to some players before the game, and they seemed very confident. And you could see that in the second half. They came out confident and really came back in this game.
Absolutely. And you definitely saw it in the way they played. Senior Henry Perkins doing a great job offensively. Our defense holding them, doing a great job. Stop the West Valley offense from getting too much. And Carson Coulter staying calm and poised in the pocket, doing a great job for our offense. And we're going to kneel it and just let the clock run here.
Very good sportsmanship here from the Hounds. The clock's going to run down. They're going to have to do one more play here. They're going to wait as long as possible, though. I suppose they could take a delay of game penalty and not really have anything. Henry Perkins is going to be our player of the game with 170 all-purpose yards, with 20 carries for 125 yards and 6.25 yards per carry. He also had 7 first downs and 1 tackle in tonight's game.
And for your Cougar Country player of the game, like we said, Henry Perkins had a huge game for the Hounds. Doing a great job on the offensive side of the ball. Had a huge drive to tie up the game, or actually put us in the lead, and to help to tie us up in this second half. But yeah, great job by this Hounds team. And as you see here tonight, the Hounds persevering, coming out with the win, as West Valley went with the interesting decision to go for 2 and try to win the ball game instead of playing it safe and going for 1. And I'm sure their coach is regretting that. What do you think?
I think their strategy behind that was they saw the rain, and they're not as used to playing in the rain in Spokane as we are in Pullman here. So they wanted to get the game over with if they could, and that ended up biting them in the end.
Absolutely. And, you know, with the run game, they tried to pass it on that,
Yes.
which is interesting because it's so much harder to pass. But the Hounds found a way to get their run game going, and they did a great job on the defensive and offensive side of the ball. Carson Coulter staying poised and collected. Henry Perkins, Sam Tingstad, Mason Emerson were huge for us on the special team side of things. But thanks so much for watching, or hope to see you back next year for another year of Hounds football. Go Hounds.
You come up here. Hold on.
Time to run it all. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Niger, he'll come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all.